So today is my 2015 favorites. So it's all things that I've been loving for the entire year. And this is kind of late. It's already like a week into the new year. I wasn't actually sure I was going to do it because I honestly had a lot of the same favorites that I had last year. Yeah, I didn't want to talk about the same things again, and I didn't want to just like find products that I kind of liked, but not really. But I really looked through everything. Jack, go. But when I actually looked through everything, I realized that I really do have a lot of new things that I've been loving. But if you want us to check out my 2014 favorites, I'll link it below. Those products I still love and I still use all the time, but I just didn't want to like duplicate it. All right, let's start. I'm gonna kind of start with makeup in the order that I would like apply it. So we'll start with my favorite primer. So I feel like this is something that everyone's been talking about lately, and for good reason. It's really, really good. It's the Nivea Shave Balm. And I've been using this as my primer for a couple months now, and I love it. I found mine for like $6 at the grocery store, and it's so good. I really didn't think it could do anything when I put it on for the first time because it's a very like liquidy consistency. I'm like, how is this gonna prime my skin? But it really does. It like makes your skin super smooth and flawless, and makeup just goes on really nicely over it. But yeah, I love this stuff, and you get so much in here. You get over 3 ounces, which is a lot. So this stuff is great. It's a nice package too, nice bottle. And yeah, this has just definitely been my favorite primer because I feel like I've used it more than any other primer this year. I know I've used others, but this is just the one that I continuously use, so love that. All right, next is the foundation. I feel like I've tried a ton of foundations this year, but this one I feel like I've used the most often. It is the L'Oreal Infallable Pro Matte. I love L'Oreal foundations. I think they have really good shade selection usually, and they don't irritate my skin. I have problems with most other drugstore foundations. It usually makes me break out. I don't know what it is, but L'Oreal has never made me break out, which is great. And I love this stuff. Mostly I loved it in the summer because it is matte and it keeps your face really matte. I usually powder it anyway, but it looks really good when I'm sweaty and gross and everything, but it still looks really good in the winter and fall and everything else too. So I feel like this was a foundation that just never failed me this year, so love this. Jack. Alright, so my favorite powder this year, like I usually always set my foundation and definitely my under eyes so I don't crease and I don't get oily and all that kind of stuff. My favorite powder, I feel like I've used this almost every day this year, or last year rather, is the Coty Airspun. I have like 3 of these different shades and stuff. My favorite is the regular translucent. I use it to set my under eyes, set my whole face. It looks amazing. I usually use a wet beauty blender to set my under eyes. It just looks super flawless and really nice. And I even tried baking with the new thing under my eyes with it, and it is so good. It really helps brighten your under eye, but it's only like $5. So if you ever see this, definitely grab it because it is definitely the best powder that I've ever used. So love the Coty Airspun. All right, so concealer. I forgot to talk about concealer. The one I've used more than any other concealer this year was the NYX HD Concealer. I don't know if these are just 2 different shades. I think it's 01 and 02. And 02 actually looks lighter. Yeah, 02 is the lighter one. Isn't that weird? It doesn't crease. It doesn't look cakey under there. It's just such a good concealer. I love it. Alright, so my favorite highlighter this year, I never really was huge on highlighting, but this year I definitely started to. But the one I used the most was the Becca Champagne Pop, the Jaclyn Hill highlighter. It is just a really pretty color, and they always say it goes with a lot of different skin tones, and I will definitely say that's true because it's really hard for people with really fair skin to wear like golden highlights and stuff like that. So we're usually limited to the like very pearl white or pink highlights. So this one's just really nice because it's different. It's not like a pinky white highlight. It's more like a peachy, champagne kind of color. So it's just really pretty. I use it all the time. It's even a really pretty eyeshadow. You can throw it right on your lid. Yeah, it's just gorgeous. Yeah, any of the Becca highlighters are really, really, really pretty. this one is just, I just loved it this year. It doesn't even look like I used that much, but I used it a lot. I don't feel like I tried many new blushes this year, but ones that I did really enjoy are the NYX High Definition blushes. But these are just, they look like this. I just love these. They're super pigmented. They come in a ton of different shades. They blend really, really nicely. And again, they're NYX, so they're really affordable. This one is an amber. It's a really pretty color for like fall and winter, so I've been using it a lot lately. And I have other colors too. I feel like I reached for these more than any other blush this year, so love those. Alright, so I feel like not a lot of people like this product. I expected a lot of people to like it when I first heard about it, but I bought it and I wanted to give it a try even though there's kind of mixed reviews about it. It's the Lorac Pro Contour Palette, and I think a lot of people don't like this very much because the highlighting shades are just too light for most people. But again, being as fair as I am, it was actually nice to have a contour palette that had really pigmented, lighter colors. Like this beige is super light, so it worked really well for me. And this yellow one's really nice, really brightening. And they're just really nice powders. I mean, it's Lorac Pro, so you know they're gonna be good. Like all of their eyeshadow, like Lorac Pro shadows are super nice, so I just knew it was gonna be good. And the contour colors are really nice too. This one's like really light, but it's super pigmented, so you only need like a tiny bit. And again, it's really good for lighter skin. And this one I use as a crease color because it's too obviously too dark for me, so I use it in my crease all the time in my eye. So I get used to have all these shades, and I love it. I think it's a really nice palette. But I reached for it a lot this year, so I wanted to talk about how much I loved it. Alright, I'm gonna talk about some eyeshadows. Again, feel like I didn't try too many new eyeshadow palettes and stuff like that, but a couple that I did like, I got the Lorac Mega Pro palette, and I have the two, and I have the first one, and I love it. It's beautiful. I love the shades, so I got this one, and I love this palette. I think it is beautiful. It has more cool tones, but it also has some warm tones. Like it has this like orangey color and dark browns, and these are two great like transition shades. And this is just a great palette. It's something you could use every single day and have different looks out of it. So I love these. I hope they keep coming out with the Mega Pros because I feel like they're like the same price almost. They're about 60 bucks. And that's about how much a lot of palettes that only have like half the amount of shadows in it. So I think it's a great deal. I think Lorac makes amazing eyeshadows, and yeah, I just love this year. Some of the shadows that I tried for the first time this year, right? I think it's only been this year I've used these, but they're the Morphe shadows. I have a couple of these now. Which one is this? This one's the Jaclyn Hill one, which I love. This one's beautiful. And I feel like a lot of people were hesitant about their palettes in the beginning because they weren't as good quality as like their singles. But seriously, they have stepped up their game. The newest ones that are out, oh my gosh, they're so good. Here it is. This palette, this is what most of them look like. I think some of them have more shadows, but this one, this gives you an idea. Yeah, they are just great quality for very inexpensive. So I've just been a really big fan of Morphe shadows this year. A really good drugstore shadow that I loved was the NYX Prism eyeshadows. I think Prismatic Shadows. So this one is in Bedroom Eyes, and it's such a pretty color. I have it on today actually. I love it. It's just so pigmented, and it's just a really pretty color. Actually, there's not very many like great shadows in the drugstore, so when I found these, I was like, wow, these are good. I think L'Oreal just came out with some single shadows that are really good, but I haven't tried them yet. But yeah, I love these. If you find these, definitely give them a try because they're great. Yeah, I really enjoyed this L'Oreal Infallable setting spray. I was usually using the Urban Decay All Nighter, and this one I feel like it's just as good. It really helps set your makeup and it makes it last longer, and it also just kind of takes away the powdery finish of it. It makes your skin look really flawless and not like you're wearing too much makeup. So I love that. That's what I'm looking for in a setting spray. So yeah, I really like this. I still like MAC Fix Plus to like really get rid of the powderiness. Stop, come on. Yes, love that. Can we just talk about how cute this mug is from Starbucks? I love it. Yeah, I bought two of these. They're so pretty. I didn't want to drink out of them because they're so nice, but anyway. One more eyeshadow product. These are the LOC, the Tati did with them, and they are like shadow sticks. I've already used mine a ton because I've like sharpened it so much, but these are beautiful. They're so easy. This on the bottom right there. They glide on so nice. It's so easy just to put it all over your lid and blend it out, and then it's like stuck there, like it's not going anywhere. They don't smudge. They are there until you wash your face. Like they are so good. I think they're like 10 bucks a piece. And this one is Day Trip, my favorite one. It is gorgeous. Yes, if you haven't tried these, definitely get them. I think they're limited edition, but they are so nice. All right, so brows, I had two favorites. First one is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I've used a ton of these this year. It's so gross, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's definitely good, it's the best dupe for the Anastasia Brow Wiz. And yeah, I get it in ash brown, which I think is taupe now. I think they changed it. It's like an older one. But I love this. It's so easy just to put it on and not have to worry about anything. And yeah, love those. Went through a ton of them. And the other thing I was really impressed with was the Brow Stylist Plumper from L'Oreal. It's just a little tiny wand like this. And you just, a lot of product in these. This is still my first one, and I've had it for months, I feel like, which is kind of gross, but they last a long time. And it comes in the clear one too. This one is the light one, I think. Yeah, light. And yeah, it just keeps your brows down all day. It doesn't look too like fake. I don't know. But yeah, I love this. I think it is such a great product. I'm gonna talk about a brush real fast. I have one favorite brush I want to talk about. It is the Bdellium Tools Brush 776. It is just a really nice blending brush. I got this in my Ipsy or Birchbox, but I actually ordered 2 more on Amazon because I love this brush. I don't know how I ever did my eyeshadow without it, because it's just, you can get into your crease. You're not getting the shadow like everywhere. It's just kind of more precise. And yeah, it is such a good brush. I don't know how I live so long without it. But yeah, if you haven't tried the Bdellium Tools brushes yet, definitely do. They're such good brushes. I talk about them for like ever now, but I love this brush. All right, my favorite mascara. Mascara is always like the hardest thing for me because I use so many different mascaras throughout the year. I get like a new mascara every couple weeks, I feel like, because I'm always trying new ones, and I go through it really fast because I usually wear a lot of it, and I just love trying mascara. I think it's my favorite part of makeup, I feel like, is mascara. But the one that I bought more than just one, I think I bought 3 of these this year, which is crazy. I just bought a backup because I love it that much. It is the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black. I tried the regular telescopic, it's like in a gold tube, and that one's great, but nothing compares to this. It makes your lashes so long, separated. It's just the most perfect mascara. It has a little wand like that, which is crazy, but it works. Like, it is so, so good. The L'Oreal, again, L'Oreal has my favorite mascaras. The voluminous mascaras are like my all-time favorites. But yeah, L'Oreal makes great mascaras, and this one is definitely my favorite this year. All right, so I have some lip products, and then I have a couple other like random things. So lip products. One of my favorites that I feel like I used so much this year was the Revlon Kissable Balm, I think it's called, in Honey. Looks like this. There's the color right there. This is my second one I used it my first one, or it got like old or something, but this is my second one. It has been for a while, but it's just a really pretty color, and I feel like it looks different on everybody, but it's just like a pretty like mauvey, glossy beautifulness. You can wear it like every day, and it just works with so many different looks. It's easy to put on. I love this. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I talked about this last year. I think I did. But my favorite MAC lipstick, again this year, was MAC Plumful. I talk about this too much, I'm sorry, but I love it. It is such a beautiful color. You can wear it all year round. You can make it really sheer, like what I have on. That's what I have on today. I don't have very much of it. And you can really like darken it up and make it very plum color. But it's just a rosy, pinkish plum, and it is just gorgeous. It's a great formula. It's the luster. I just love this lipstick. I love it. I wore it on my wedding day, because that has to say something, right? So pretty. Love it. And a great lip balm is the Smith's Rosebud Salve. Looks like this. Comes with a little squeeze tube. This one's almost gone. I use it like 47 times a day. I put it on before bed. I just love this stuff. It smells good. It doesn't taste bad. It's really affordable. It's so good. All right, just 2 more things. I almost forgot to talk about this because I haven't used it in a few months, but Loving Tan. I use this a lot in the summer. I even wore it on my wedding day. That's how much I loved it and how much I trusted it to not look horrible. So I have it in medium because I didn't want to be too dark, but it goes on so easily. You really can't mess it up. Like, I didn't look orange with it. As long as you exfoliate and all that kind of stuff, it'll look really good. But yeah, this is just definitely the best fake tanner I've ever used, and I will continue to use it because I love looking tan sometimes. That's not a bad thing. All right, so I love the Body Shop body butters, but this year I could not get enough of the Gellar Italian Body Souffle. But yeah, it's like super thick. It looks like Greek yogurt. This stuff smells so good. Like, I can't even explain to you how good this stuff smells. I just want to eat it. I have it in fig and lemon. And I'm pretty sure, I don't remember, I know I found this online somewhere to buy it. I think you can buy it on QVC. It comes like a pack of 3. Oh my gosh. I need more of it. I'm just obsessed with it. It smells so good. It moisturizes your skin so well. I use it when I fake tan, like on my elbows, like on my hands and stuff. Oh, this stuff is so good. I love it so much. So much. All right, so last thing is a candle. This is just a candle that I bought in multiples of, and I feel like it's been my favorite. I just feel like it's one of my favorite candles ever. It is the Bath & Body Works Eucalyptus and Mint. I think it comes in different packaging sometimes. But the stuff, it smells so good. It just smells like you're de-stressing. Like, it just, because that eucalyptus, and it's just very calming, and it just smells so good. It makes your house smell really good. It's not overpowering, like it's too much. Yeah, I just love this candle. Those are all my favorites for 2015. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!